Hi everybody, welcome to Brown Girl's Hair. Today we're going to show you how to do this hairstyle.
And I call it the Alicia Keys Remix. Stay tuned. Here we go. These are the items that I will be using today for the Alicia Keys flashback hairstyle. This is the style that her hair was in, and I'm taking it down. She just had 2 cornrows going to the back and 2 in the front. So you can see it's been in this style for a week, and her hair is kind of wavy as a result. It's been wet and everything, but I'm going straight from this style to the next style, just so you can kind of see how I transition, because by me not washing it every week, just going from one hairstyle to the next. I have taken her previous hairstyle out, and this is what we're working with to start with today. It looks so cute like this. It's just like a braid out, but she's not ready to wear her hair down like this. So we're going to start with the hairstyle. And it's still very well moisturized from it being in the cornrows, because well, first of all, when I put them in, I moisturized it really good with the vitamin E oil, and it holds in her hair so well that it's still very well moisturized. There are a few spots that need more oil, and I'll do that as I'm styling her hair. But first, as I said, I'm going to section her hair off, and a lot of it I'm going to do with my fingers first, just to make sure I don't pull out any of her hair or damage it. I'll start with my fingers first, and I'm going to put it in little sections, and I'm going to start combing from the end and go to the root. And I'm going to do that all the way around her head, just preparing her hair for the next hairstyle. The first step to doing this hairstyle is I'm going to part her hair from ear to ear. And I always use my fingers to separate her hair first, just to prevent unnecessary breakage. I'm going to use my parting comb and just get it as straight as I can. So what I decided to do is to go from a little bit behind her ear around to the other side behind her ear. So that's the first part in this hairstyle. So next we're going to do our zigzag part in the front to separate the side that's going to be braided and the side that's just going to be in the ponytail. So we're going to start in the center of her head with the slant. So we're going to go, try to use her nose to estimate where the center is. And I'm going to do a slant part. That's one. Okay. That's our first slant. And now we're going to come back a little bit from the end of that. Wash day is a week from today. We'll be washing her hair. She'll be out of school.
What's wash day?
You know what wash day is. The day you get your hair washed.
No! Let's do it in the bath this time. Can
We'll
we?
see. Okay. So we went from this slant to create, hold your head down for me, to create another slant. Go down a little bit more. Okay. From the edge of that one. And what we're going to do next is go back to the left again with another slant. Almost like a zigzag. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It could be your own kind of zag. Hold your head down, please, so they can see the part. Okay. Put your doll down. Thank you. Okay. So let me put a clamp here. And as you can see, I'm making just some sort of zigzag over here. Drop my comb. Zigzag. So we did 1, 2, and 3. All of this will be braided. Ponytail side, braid side. First we're going to start by making a straight part from the side of her hair to the back. And this looks like maybe a little more than an inch right here on the side where I started the part going from here to here. And what I'm going to do from this first part is I'm going to go inside of that, just kind of dividing it in half. And this will be our first braid. So I'm going to braid from here going around in a circle. But I'm going to start right here where I made the part to divide our hair. I'm going to braid from here, and as I get to the front, I'm going to come around and come back up to my back part. So here we go. This is our first braid completed. I didn't go all the way to the end, but I went about an inch from the end, but that's the first one. So the second one is going to be sort of slanted, coming this way and to the back. I usually take her hair and kind of see how thick it is by pulling it back this way, and I see that's thicker than I want it to be. So I'm just going to take a little more of the hair out. Okay, so we've got braid 1, braid 2. Now we're going to work on 3 and 4, which are going to be the crisscross braid. So first I'm going to grab the hair that I want to use, which is going to be quite a bit more than the first two because we're preparing to do a crisscross. And this needs a little moisturizer, so I'm just going to add some there. Rub it in. Okay. So we'll section this hair over here back off, and now we're going to work on our crisscross. Start with the crisscross. I'm just going to divide the hair up that I have here, make a part, and I may not use all of this hair. It's just all a estimation for me. So I'm dividing up what I have, and I'm parting it in a slant again. Okay. I got my two parts pretty much like I want them. These are the two sections of hair that I'm going to crisscross. And what I'm going to do is where I want to cross over, which is about right here, I'm going to put a part, a straight part, and clamp this hair. So I know that I'm going to go from here over to here. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to just put a part, and I'm going to clamp this hair, the hair at the end of this one. So I know I'm going to braid going here, and I'm going to grab this hair, that'll be my crossover, and then here to grab this hair. So the two pieces that are clamped together will be braided together. The two pieces that are not will be braided together. So I'm going to start with the two pieces that are not clamped together. I have that one completed. I'm going to start now on the next one, the two that are clamped together. We're going to braid these two together. We've completed our crisscross braid. I kind of feel like I should have done them a little smaller, but I'm just going to deal with it the way it is. Doesn't have to be perfect unless you just want it to be perfect. And I'm not the type that's going to take it down because it's not perfect. I don't have that kind of time. So what I'm going to do now is do the next braid, which I'm going to improvise a bit and kind of go in and come back up a little bit. That's where our part is for the zigzag. So I'm going to take this braid and bring it around here. I'm just going to put a little curve at the end of her part there. You see that curve? So that way when I braid, I'm just going to come around that curve. Because I have a lot more hair left over than I should, I've completed the one braid that's next to the crisscross. You want to show your picture? Show your picture. Very good. Okay, because I have a lot more hair left on this side than I should, what I'm going to do is do two additional braids here going to the back, just like this one. I have a bit too much hair on this side than I anticipated or than I wanted to have. So from our initial part that we made, what I'm going to do is make another part to make it more zigzaggy, and the additional hair that's on this side that I'm parting, it'll be in the ponytail. So this hair here, once I get the part the way I want it, I'm going to include it in our side ponytail. I got it pretty much like I want it. It's more of a zigzag, but you won't be able to see this zigzag part because this hair that I have left, what I'm going to do is part it in 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe have 5 small braids going down to our zigzag. So they're not going to be real long. They're going to be the length of this part, so about 5 of them, and that'll be the end of our braiding.
Why don't you just why don't you just make a slipper and just don't leave them. Nobody says it's wrong with the morning food, and they always say it is no fair when they have it today.
Now that I've finished all 5 braids on this side, finally, I didn't braid them all the way to the ends. I just went as far down till I got tired and stopped. Now that we've completed our braided side, I'm going to take the braids and use them to braid all of them together across to where the ponytail is going to be. I'm going to moisturize this front part with my oil. Just keep brushing it. This is a soft bristle brush, and that's it. So I'm going to brush this up into her ponytail. I brushed the back over and over again, and now I'm finishing up. About ready to add my ponytail holder.
I like it.
You like a hairstyle?
Yes.
Okay, so I've completed the ponytail, and I have a lot of oil on her hair, as I said, and I'm just gonna, as I roll it up, kind of let her hair go down the rod. That wasn't too good, but we're gonna roll with it. And I'm going to give you a better view of her hair and how it looks. Can you look up? Look up. She is so into this game. But I think it turned out okay. You know, I'm alright with it. I think I could have done a better job, but it's okay. This is the next morning, and we're taking her bonnet off, and I'll put some oil on that and brush it down. But we're going to take the rollers out. See that? Only with oil, and it's still curled up. And it is 6:20. So we put them in at about 4 yesterday. It's 6:20 in the morning, and she has curls. So what I'm going to do to finish it up, since she just got out of the bed, I'm just going to brush it, and there we have it. Our Alicia Keys remix. Now tell everybody thanks for watching and bye. She wants to look in the mirror and see. Let's see, you can look this way. Let's subverse you. What you think of it?
It's very lovely.
Alright. Thank you, guys.
I'm gonna wear this to school.
Right now.
Right now.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for watching.